Hello book lovers and welcome to Book Talk Radio Club. Here's the news. Welcome new members. Baron de Schouwer. Baron is the author of a number of books in different genres. His most recent book, Concentration Camps of Canada, deals with the Canadian residential schools and the impact of Canada's forced assimilation policies on Indigenous people. You can listen to Baron's interview with me for Book Talk Radio Club at booktalkradio.info. The full link is below. Welcome Ginger Watson Baker. Ginger is the author of the children's book Virginia's Magical Balloon, a charming story of a little girl called Virginia who travels the world at night visiting places and people she dreams about using her magical blue balloon. Ginger's Book Talk Radio Club interview will be coming soon. In the meantime, you can connect with her via her Book Talk Radio Club page. The link is below. Excuse me. Joe Sabino. Welcome, Joe Sabino. Joe is one of Book Talk Radio Club's bronze members. You can hear his interview with me here, chatting about his book, Corporates and Centre Stories, the book they don't want you to read. You won't believe the shenanigans that go on in the offices of global corporations. Again, the link is below. Mike Keane. Mike, also a bronze member, talks to me about his book, For the Love of Tom. Set against the background of World War I and the horrors and misery of life in the trenches, Brian finds comfort and love in the arms of Tom, a fellow soldier. How do they tell their families of their love for each other in a time when being gay was considered a sin and a crime punishable by law? Listen to the interview at Book Talk Radio. Romeo J. Balian, another bronze member of Book Talk Radio Club. His interview took place this week and we talked about his book, Love Struggles, A Return to Self. How to turn off those destructive voices and thoughts, taking responsibility for one's own well-being and mental health still being a taboo subject. Very interesting man and a great book that will help a great many people. Book Talk Radio Club is offering a free webinar for indie authors on the 16th of July 2017. Get your voice heard above the roaring crowd. If you're an indie author and you have already published your book, are about to, or even thinking of publishing a book, then the strategies will be absolutely applicable to you. We'll be discussing the following. I'm going to give you some great tips on how to have your voice heard above the roar of the crowd. So we'll be discussing your author brand. What is an author brand? It's not enough just to be good at what you write. You need to be able to create an emotional connection with your reader, often before they've had a chance to read your book. We'll be discussing Goodreads and Amazon author pages, why you need them, and how to make them look professional and interesting. Author pages on social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, how to set them up properly. And the promotion and marketing of your books on social media, how, when and what to post about your books to obtain the most interest and fans, followers of them. Don't be backwards in coming forwards. You've spent time writing your book and put your heart and soul into it. Now is not the time to be a shrinking violet, but it's hard for some people. Here's a very simple way to get sales of your books without being pushy and overly salesy. And lastly, your author voice. It's been proven that readers want to get to know the person behind the books they love and the books they'll love to read. They want to become part of your tribe, to use a marketing term. So how do you get readers to know the person behind the books? I will also be offering a great deal for Book Talk Radio Club's author membership, so you can get your voice heard by millions of people by having your interviews syndicated to iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn and Overcast, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. The times for the webinar on the Sunday the 16th of July are 8:30 GMT UK time, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, 2:30 Central Standard Time and 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. You can register and the link is below. Don't forget also to listen to interviews with Susanna Beard, author of Dare to Remember, Lana Campbell, author of Paranormal Romances, Keith Hirschland, author of Big Flies, Gordon Kewen, author of Predator, Do You Know How to Fly? Guy Singer, author of Starboy, The White Building and more. Cindy Stone, author of Scorpion, Myriad series. Susie Yang, author of Young Mind, Young Body, and many more wonderful authors in so many genres. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful weekend. Bye everyone.